Okay, so this thing is my newest obsession, and this is called the Map of Consciousness. It is from David R. Hawkins and his book Power versus Force. He has a bunch of really incredible books. This is something that for many people will trigger a life-changing spiritual awakening, okay? This is it, guys. So, the reality is, for the majority of people, is really at the end of the day, we all just want to get high, okay? Stay with me on this. The reason why we want blank is because when we get it, we will feel happy, we will feel successful, we will feel complete, we will feel better, okay? So at the end of the day, we don't want money, we don't want soulmates, we don't want whatever. What we really want at the core of all those desires is to feel higher than what we currently feel. We always want more, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. It's great. And so, on this ambitious journey of getting higher, many of us think, like, okay, all I need to do to get up here to peace, joy, love, acceptance, all this good stuff, all I need to do is to stay far away from all this other shit down here, right? So I gotta do everything I can to stay optimistic, stay positive, stay ambitious, take care of my energy, right? All I have to do is to stay away from negative people, negative things, blah, 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 right? But what happens is that many people, they're climbing up this ladder and they're doing absolutely everything to be a positive, optimistic person so that they can stay high and get higher. But what they recognize is that there seems to be always something that's trying to pull them down, right? Always something, whether it's somebody you work with, whether it's your own fucking inner dialogue, whatever it is. It's like there's something always trying to fuck you over and pull you down, right? And you're like, God damn it, like why does this keep happening? Like, why can't I just get on this road to being high all the time, right? Why isn't this working? Okay. And the reason it's not working, my friends, is because the road to getting high is actually not by avoiding all of these down here. It's actually by courageously going inward into the uncomfortable feeling and embracing it fully, okay? To accept the wholeness of the human experience. That is the path to enlightenment. That is the path to freedom. That is the path to transcendence, okay? That is the way, okay? So it's not about avoiding all this down here. It's about actually going down and embracing the totality of what it means to be human. That is how we actually not only get high, but we stay high, okay? We stay up here. One of my favorite parts about this is there is a hidden key here, okay? And the hidden key is this, is courage, okay? So, in order for you to go, right? In order for you to get from the lower frequencies to the upper frequencies, you have to tap into your courage, okay? Because it requires courage for you to go down here and to fully embrace all of this denser energy, okay? But the only way out is through. We need to actually process and surrender these feeling states, okay? Otherwise, if we run away from them and if we are constantly pushing it away, we end up dragging it around in our lives like a ball and chain. And that takes a toll on our bodies, on our mental health. We get sick, right? That's repression. We don't want that. We want to instead remember the courage that we have, right? And courage is in you, right? Courage is in you because it required courage for you to actually come into this lifetime, okay? It took courage for you to decide that you were going to step into this human body and have this fucking crazy experience. So courage is in you, okay? And so the key to freedom is to adopting that courage and going down into those feeling states. Another thing that I want to mention that might make this journey a bit easier for you is, the ego likes to label things as good or bad, as black and white, right? Whereas God or source or the creator or spirit or whatever you want to call it doesn't see black and white. It's non-duality. It sees everything as a whole, okay? And so many times we see the bottom half of this chart and we see it as this is bad and up here is good, but that's not true, right? And so what's going to be helpful for you is this: you release the tendency to make meaning of it, to label it as good or bad, freeing yourself from judgments, right, of your process or whatever's coming up for you right now, and just becoming curious about it. Remember your courage, right? And just stop running away from the experience, right? Tap into that inner divinity and learn to embrace the fullness of what is happening for you in the moment, right? And of course, again, that takes courage. It takes courage. But this is where healing takes place, right? And as you tap into your courage and as you do this work, not only do you naturally elevate to these upper frequencies up here, but you also, you discover more of yourself. You discover of your truth and what is real. You discover your wisdom. You discover a new sense of self-compassion and self-understanding and confidence, like real confidence. Like most people think they're confident, but they're actually in pride, right? They're actually in pride. That's not true confidence. Confidence is when we get up here to like forgiveness and understanding, okay? And you may have already had glimpses of this in your life and you're like, oh shit, I gotta keep working on this, blah, blah, blah. But the key is to stop chasing and to stop trying and to just gracefully land into where you are at right now without judging it as good or bad, and to again embrace the totality of your process and just watch the energy move. Okay, let it move, girl, and watch the magic appear. Because as you surrender, right, keyword is surrender, your energy will naturally elevate up here to bliss and to love and to joy, because that is your true state of being. That is what we naturally are deep inside. But because of conditioning and society and the ego and all the stuff, we've labeled things as good or bad, and we run away and we get stuck. And it's okay to get stuck. But look at this chart and see where you're at and have compassion for your journey, and know that if you just let go and surrender and embrace where you're at, things do get better, because that is how you are naturally designed to be. I promise. Cool.